I didn't see you there. And you know what? I still can't. Congratulations on being the proud owner of a Storyclock workbook. I can't wait to see what you make with it. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Seth, you're handsome and all, but I don't know how to use this Storyclock workbook. What do I do now? Well, watch. To use the Storyclock workbook, you'll need 4 things. Your Storyclock workbook, a pencil or pen, an idea for a movie, and a family member whose love you are desperate to earn. You don't actually need that, but it does help. Start by writing the title of the story you're developing. If you don't have a title yet, that's okay. Just write Congo 2. Be sure to record the date so you can remember this historic day. Now, I don't know about you, but when I get an idea for a movie, I don't just get one idea, I get a bunch of ideas. Lines of dialogue, scenes, characters, themes, car chases. Luckily, we've got this box where you can just write down those crazy ideas without worrying about how they fit into a story. Use this box to keep a list of all the characters you're thinking of. And this box for themes. Think of this as the existential questions your story is probably asking or trying to answer. Now, once you're all out of ideas and feeling hopelessness and despair kick in, take a look at what you've got and picture your story like a clock. Take your ideas from here and drop them over here, wherever you think they might occur. And now that you've done that, you can see all the gaps that need to be filled. And rather than filling these gaps with stupid weird ideas from the outside that have nothing to do with your story, we can extract ideas from what we already have, using the power of symmetry. So here I've got this lonely gap, where something's got to go. I look up here at a later point in the story that's vertically opposite my gap, and I see that I'm planning an elaborate action sequence involving 27 World War I fighter planes, all flown by dogs. Already I see a number of things I could be setting up or foreshadowing, which gives me a terrific starting point for filling this gap. Use this process to fill out the broad strokes of your story until you feel ready to get to typing that bad boy into an outline or treatment. If you happen to mess up or ruin everything, that's okay. Just use one of the extra clocks in the back of the book. That's right, we got extra clocks in the back of the book. There's even a few giant clocks in the back where you can get super detailed and look really smart. But we didn't call it a workbook for nothing. What? Turn that page. On the next page, you'll find a brand new set of tools and exercises to help you get your ideas out of your head and into this book. This space is for briefly summarizing your story. It doesn't have to be perfect, because perfection is unattainable, and log lines are the work of Satan. How do you see the story being experienced? Log it in the medium section. What genre is your story? Is it a true crime musical? Horror film for children? Mark as many genres, or as few, as your story merits. Even in its rawest form, your story's got some style. Use the sliders in the characteristics section to help you define it. Now, reference is key in these early stages of a story, so ask yourself, what other stories are similar to mine? What can I learn? What can I learn from them? Then write that down in the similar story section. If your story had a mixtape, what songs would be on it? Log it here. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what do you have available to work with right this very second? How can you use those resources to your advantage? Figuring this out is what the available resources section is for. As George Washington once said, broken sharks make better feature films. Use the challenges section to break your sharks now and discover creative opportunities that may be hiding behind foreseeable obstacles. If you need additional help or inspiration, do not contact us. We do not care. Consult the nerdy storytelling resources on the inside covers. There's a beautiful diagram of the general 3-act story structure you see in most films. Many genres follow their own variation of that general story structure, so we've listed a few of those here. Now remember, this is all being provided as inspiration, so you can, and in most cases probably should, completely ignore all of this and write whatever you damn well please. Unless it's bad. In the back, you'll find a list of average story lengths and run times organized by medium, as well as a list of general character archetypes found in most stories and literary essays about Star Wars. And lastly, there's this surprisingly handy section devoted to the math that writers often find themselves having to think about. Stuff like word counts and page-to-minute time conversion, nerd stuff. I wouldn't know. And don't forget to log all of your projects on the contact page so you can easily find them later when a Hollywood executive asks you if you have any great ideas. And when that happens, you'll be ready, because you'll have put in the time, energy, and work ahead of time. I said time twice.